early evening, I guess we could say. It's about 4:20 here. No, it's not about 4:20. It's exactly 4:20 right now. Off to a late start for coffee chat, but I've been up doing a bunch of stuff already. We did wake up pretty late today. We both woke up at like 12 p.m. or so. We were doing some streaming last night. Yuki was having a little bit of drinks. We could say she had a little whiskey on stream. She was trying out a little bottle that we had. I didn't really partake. I only had a little bit of my sour, but yeah, definitely. I think I didn't get to sleep until around 6 a.m. or so. She fell asleep a little bit before that, but yeah, I actually went to bed at about 6 a.m. So I figured we'll probably wake up late, and that's exactly what happened. We woke up, went and got some food, went to Coco Ichi, got us some curry. That's like some of the best curry, which is like a chain restaurant in Japan. Really cheap, really affordable, but really tasty. We love it. I was noticing on the transition into the orc drinking his coffee today, the lighting is very similar to the day that I took the picture of the background there, so kind of blends in. The positioning is a little wrong, but kind of like the way it matches up there. That's one of the good things about being as lazy as I was with that. I do need to paint that up and like actually make it look like World of Warcraft. I just haven't had time. It's probably okay for now. It might be okay forever, maybe that's just how it is. We live with it that way. But yeah, trying to make another good day here. Had a couple things popping off in the morning for work stuff. So my morning when I woke up at 12. So I've got some stuff on my plate today that I need to do for that. I have to get some stuff sent out to some people. I am currently thinking about my future in the industry, thinking about exactly what I should be doing as far as, in the last 5 years, I've been very, very into the management side of games, doing a lot of things, a lot of meetings, stuff like that, but not really working with my hands very much. That is something I'd kind of like to change a little bit. It's a hard balance because usually those management type jobs and lead jobs for art lead, they pay better, which is obviously my number one priority. As I've said before, I'm not one of those artists painting stuff in the park and trying to sell it in the park or something like that. I'm not a fine artist. I'm a production artist, so it's all about getting quality things made and hopefully having a secure job to feed my family, so me and Yuki can be happy in the future. I do have a mother that's in America as well. I am an only child, and I'm 44 now, so there will be a time too where I need to support her more. Currently she's fine on her own, but yeah, at some point I need to find some stability in this industry. So I've been thinking about a lot of different ways I can make that happen. Obviously the YouTube thing is a part of that. Don't mind me as I slowly nitpick here. You just look at the train while I slowly delete that extra socials. There it goes, it's gone. Yeah, it happens from time to time. Is that on my other one too? No, my other one's clean. Okay. Yeah, there will be a time where I kind of need to support her more, and it's kind of still something we haven't figured out because, obviously we're based here in Japan. Me and Yuki plan on being together for, forever. So we have plans for our future, but at some point, we have to decide what to do with the fact that we are in Japan. Her grandparents who raised her, they're like her mother and father basically, are in Japan. But people get older and need help, and also I want to spend time with my family. So we haven't ruled out totally moving to the States or something like that for work. Haven't ruled those type of jobs out. It just has to be the right type of role. For one that I feel like is stable, that's the number one for me. Stability. The last couple of years have been super rough. I've gotten laid off more times than I have in my whole life. In the last 2 years, just like three times in the last 2 years or so. It's just getting crazy. So yeah, we haven't ruled out moving back to America, but we're also, my main right now is looking for something in Japan, preferably with like an American company or something, just because the pay is better. But yeah, we're still trying to figure a lot of things out. So I'm constantly putting feelers out there and to see what moves I need to make and when. So hopefully some talks I've got going on now go well and we can figure some stuff out. But not only that, we've got a lot going on with the channel right now too. Been getting a lot of stuff uploaded to YouTube. That's getting a lot better. We're not caught up yet on Coffee Chat, but we're getting closer. I think possibly today we might be able to reach up to current. So then the goal is to kind of just take an episode, upload it 5 minutes after it's done, and then forget about it forever on YouTube. I have been getting some comments recently, which, you know, any comments are good comments as far as I'm concerned for a channel as small as mine. You know, I haven't really done the PR. I wouldn't say it's PR because it's just going to be me like going to a bunch of sites and trying to spread the word about my channel. I think once I've got most of the shows current so they can be daily updated, I can make that media blitz, you might call it, you know, my strategic drop of the channel. Kind of right now it's kind of just a work in progress, but I have gotten some comments about some of the gameplay stuff that we do. I got a really good one yesterday that they were mentioning how they had fun with the video. I think it was a Hogwarts Legacy video. Yeah, probably was Hogwarts Legacy because that's what I uploaded yesterday. That series is current. I play it and then I update it like 5 minutes later. I've got all the thumbnail templates, everything made, so it takes me about 5 minutes to get that out. So I think I got that one out, but they were mentioning that they really enjoyed the gameplay and watching it. It was fun, but they were recommending that I edit the video, and I totally agree. I think we just got a subscription for Adobe Premiere. I've never touched Premiere in my life. Yuki took a class on it once at her college, so she actually knows more about it than I do. But yeah, it's definitely something that's on my radar. It's just I haven't really had time to learn the program yet. I've kind of set it as a goal for this week that at some point this week I need to sit down and spend some time with Adobe Premiere. Most likely it's going to be compared to like 3D software that I use, and you know, you got to remember that sure, Unreal is kind of like the main go-to for developers online and people for personal projects and stuff, but when you go to AAA companies, that's usually not the case. You're going to be using an in-house engine that really doesn't have a guidebook or anything like that online. It's just kind of tribal knowledge within the studio. So every time I've moved studios, I've pretty much had to use that. Just recently, the last couple of projects I've been on have been in Unreal, but as I said, I haven't been so hands-on recently. I've been more on the management, art leadership side. So while I do have Unreal installed on my computer and I have done some projects in it recently, I just am not hands-on every day, but I am really good at learning programs. So I'm guessing that Premiere will probably not be as big of a hurdle as I'm thinking it might be. I've never had any experience video editing. Probably going to be relying on Yuki a lot for that. She's been doing some really cool stuff. She uses a lot of different programs. She has used Premiere before, but she seems to be really good at setting things to music and the timing of the transitions and things like that. And I've never really done that, so I don't know if I'm good at that yet or not. But luckily we have her to kind of, you know, mine for information. She has taken a class, but yeah, we have our licenses now. I've had Photoshop forever. I have to have Photoshop at all times for my work, but I also have been subscribed to Substance Designer and Substance Painter for the last couple years, but recently haven't really touched those very much, but always keep those. And then now we've added it. You know, it's already quite Japanese yen, that's probably about like 7,000 yen or so. What used to be about $70 and like before all this craziness of the yen dropping. Now it's probably US dollar is so strong, it's probably like $50 or something like that. But that's already $50 a month for Adobe stuff. Now we've gone up to the higher tier now, which is that has basically all the programs we need, which would be Adobe Premiere, and I also got After Effects too. So I will be playing around with After Effects as well. So anybody that is watching any of this content from this first month, we are still in our first month. I looked at the calendar for YouTube, and it's still basing it off of the first month only, because that's the only data they have. Views are starting to go up without really promoting the channel. Not a lot, but just a little bit. Like I half expected to make all these videos and then not get any views at all. I figured they might sit at 0 for maybe a year or so till I can find a way to break through and get some traction on the channel. But no, getting about, usually I would say in the first hour or so, I've been getting about 15 views for a lot of the videos, which is great. It's more than I expected. Still a long way to go to get monetized, which is obviously the end goal, but I think we're making progress. And I think like the comments that are coming in, about getting more edited content, that's definitely something that's on our radar. It's going to be coming soon. I have 2 projects that I currently want to do in Adobe Premiere. We have the trip that we took to Shinsaibashi last week, just for a different appointment. We were going to go make cologne. You can make cologne together here. It's kind of the thing that couples do. It was really fun. But we also just happened to go into this store that had a lot of really cool stuff. It had a whole store dedicated to Dark Souls, Sekiro, Bloodborne goods, which probably about 50 t-shirts, a lot of different stuff, really high quality stuff, jewelry. So I took some videos there that were really cool. I took some videos of the Capcom store, where they had a bunch of cool statues. And yeah, we just kind of we got a Ghibli store in there that was really cool. Just kind of a lot of cool places all in one day. And then we had some ramen after, which was fun. So I think I'm going to make one video about that. It's kind of game related in the content. So I'm going to make one edited video. It probably won't be very long, because when I shot the footage, it wasn't really shot with a video in mind. It was just going to be something I introduced on Coffee Chat here. But probably going to make, that'll be either our first or second. I'm not sure which one. Probably that one will be our first, because it's going to be shorter. I would say probably only 5-10 minutes maybe at the most. But we'll make a video of that once I figure out how to do that. And then also I have a project that I've been kind of doing some research on for World of Warcraft. I've been running some 5-man dungeons recently. I just realized we never came into the studio today. Yeah, we are here. I can come out of my little box when I want to, although as you can see in my room here, I'm kind of like in a little corner, so it's starting to feel like this is kind of like my cage. Redoing this room, if I could redo it, like this wall that is back here, the one that I'm pointing at now, the wall is in the way, so it's like kind of set up good for like an office. And like when I moved in, I thought, oh, this will make the perfect office, right? And I was actually going to put my desk back on this wall here, so I would have the scenery behind me, but my desk just probably about that much, not even an inch, but it was just a tiny bit too big to fit in, so I went on this side. But what that means is like there is a limited amount of space back here, so I'm kind of jammed in here. Like I can move around a little bit, but it is kind of becoming my cage. Yuki's streaming setup that we're building for her right now is much better. She has a lot of space behind her. She needs a lot of space because she's always dancing around and doing crazy stuff, like she was on the stream last night. But yeah, we're slowly trying to up our game here. We're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do my World of Warcraft one. I've been running some 5-man dungeons recently for some of the events. sun's going down, looking really nice there. Been doing some 5-man dungeons for the first time in about, probably, I would have to say, dungeons I haven't done in World of Warcraft for probably at least 10 years. I became a solo player all the way through Legion, and then after Legion, I kind of walked away from the franchise. Not because I didn't like it, I just didn't have time. I continued to buy the collector's editions. Like I bought what was the one after Legion? I bought Shadowlands. Yeah, I think that's the one after Legion. Oh, Battle for Azeroth. Yeah, I bought Battle for Azeroth. I bought Shadowlands, and I just never got to play them. So going back into those 5-man dungeons, it's crazy. People finish like what used to be like a 40-minute, hour-long dungeon has now become like a 5 to 10 minute experience where people just run through it at breakneck pace. Before you even get to anything, it's already dead. And you get your loot and then you get out. And for the type of gamer that I am, that's just not what I'm there for. I want to drink in the scenery. I want to see the characters before they're killed. I want to, see the environments and all the hard work that's gone into the game. So I've been doing some tests on my own to kind of go into some of the dungeons that I'm way over leveled for, and just kind of walk around and take some screens and take some small videos and see if I can capture that. I've been using a couple add-ons that are probably going to help me out quite a bit. There's one called Chatty NPC. It all the quest dialogue that pops up in the quest log, it will read it in character when it works. There are times where it bugs out, but it'll read it in character. So if you got like a dwarf, it's going to read in a dwarf voice, an orc in an orc voice. It's pretty good. It's gotten a really big upgrade. So I'm going to see if I can kind of bring that into the video too. It would be probably a combination of me narrating and giving like kind of like a slow guided tour of a lot of the dungeons that people just kind of tear through and never look at. I think that's probably going to be my first probably pretty, I would say, long form. I don't know if I'll hit like an hour or something, but like maybe like a 30-minute video. I'd like to make probably a 30-minute video on the dungeons. I mean, the goal is, since I'm coming back, is I want to see all the stuff I missed, but I'm going to go back and do some of the old ones too, and just kind of, because I think when I was coming back to the game about a month and a half ago, I was searching for that type of stuff because I wanted to kind of get caught up on what I missed while I was gone, and maybe hopefully jump into the latest expansion. But I found some content like that, but like on each channel it would just be like a couple videos and then everything else is totally different. So I'd kind of like to make a hub of like where I have a lot of videos like that, and it would kind of be like a way to practice that type of stuff, because there's a lot of stuff I want to do beyond World of Warcraft too. I'm really interested in a lot of different franchises. Currently talking to Villainous. He's one of he's one of my real life friends for about 25 years. We have a series right now where we've reunited after about 10 years of not really talking much on World of Warcraft. Actually, like we did a couple chats over the last 10 years, but the first time we actually got on the phone together, well, not phone, we got on Discord, was in game in World of Warcraft. So the series that we've been taking has been, we're on getting probably like episode 10 now or so, an hour each, just us coming back to World of Warcraft because we used to play that together. And I think he makes a really good chat partner for me, probably just because we've been friends in real life for so long. We have the same hometown, both from San Diego. We both have lived in Japan multiple times. He's done a lot of stints here too, so we have quite a bit that we can talk about. So I'm also playing with the idea of doing some type of I don't know if it would be like weekly or bi-weekly or what, type of like almost like a podcast type situation. Just picture like, I don't know, like a Joe Rogan type thing, but like less weirdness. I do listen to Rogan, actually. I listen to people from all sides, all spectrums, people from the right, people from the left. I kind of take in everything, and then I make my own decisions. And I do like Rogan's podcast. I know he has some opinions that I definitely don't agree with, but back from what I remember in America before, and that, I've been removed for a long time, but I remember when you could kind of disagree with somebody's political beliefs and still be friends with them. I think we need to get back to that. So I kind of listen to everything, and kind of I like his format for his show. It's really cool. There's a couple other creators that I watch that I really like their format for World of Warcraft content. Just two people that are have good chemistry as far as being able to chat together. I think it would make it easier too, because when we play in game, he's currently not using a camera right now, so you can't pick up on those facial cues of like when somebody is about to talk and stuff. So we do talk over each other quite a bit sometimes. We're getting better at it. We've started trying to make a system of how we not do that, but we're still not totally perfect. But I think it would be cool. I've talked to him about it a little bit. He seems interested in it. He needs to build up some type of backdrop. So I don't know where he's living right now. He might be living in a cave. I know he likes caves a lot. He was talking about how he went down some really deep caves in Japan when he was living here. I want to hear about this. I only got the bullet points from him. So stuff like that. I think we could make a pretty cool weekly or bi-weekly show if we could get it organized. I definitely would like to feature that on my channel here. I think probably there would be a strong World of Warcraft focus, just because we've both been playing the game for so long. But I don't know, we might open it up to like mainly World of Warcraft for the style of the show, the graphics and things, checking in with the game and what's going on. But after we check in with the game, then we do other stuff. We talk about whatever the new movies are coming out, just kind of chill and do what we do when we're off camera. Yeah, we think that would be cool. Yuki joined the stream last night. That was a lot of fun. For those of you that didn't watch, let me see if I can pull something up here really quick. I didn't have this one ready, so give me 1 second here. We had a really fun stream last night. It's the first time we've done this. She pops into our streams pretty often, but we've never had her pull up a chair and actually stay for a while. I think that was like a Deckard Cain reference or something. Pull up a chair and stay a while. No, maybe just the stay a while part. Sorry, queuing up the episode from last night. Let me turn off the volume for it. Is this the right one? No, this is the one we're filming. I did not know you could do that. You can film the one. You can open the one that we're filming right now. I did not know that was a thing. Let's see. Would be this one here. Sorry, opening this up. Yeah, so I'll share a screen here. Let me come into the studio here. Yeah, so this is last night. She had a really hard day last night. So I was streaming. I did some streaming in the evening. I was up here doing some World of Warcraft, taking some for my World of Warcraft Lore Master series. And I went downstairs and she was having some drinks on her own. And I was like, okay, well, if you're going to drink, you don't have to drink by yourself. You can come hang out with me. And she was excited about coming on stream. So we had a chair pulled up. We think we did like an hour and a half. She brought Winnie the Steve, her manager. He's her PR person. She hung out on the stream with us. That was we were showing off this is a shot glass I got from the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare reveal date, not the launch date, but like when we revealed the trailer. We had a party at Sledgehammer Games for it. We had like champagne in the morning, champagne and orange juice. I forget the name of that together. It's what the fancy females drink in the morning. But yeah, we had some of that. We got these shot glasses. We had Kevin Spacey do a little speech for us from a video that he recorded, something that has not held up as well over the last 10 years after some stuff came out about him, but he really did make a good villain. So yeah, and we had a bunch of different speeches from Call of Duty people from other studios and stuff. But yeah, we played some games. She was wearing her capybara ear things here. You squeeze these things and the ears pop up and flap. We did not set up the second microphone for her. She was kind of sharing with me, but I think the next time we do this, we probably will set up a microphone. I have one more of the exact same microphone that's over on the gaming chair. So I can't say I got like a ton of questing done. She was showing off some of the canvases she's working on right now. Yeah, she makes these by spreading, I think it's like gouache or something, like on the top of them. And you like transfer an image onto an actual canvas, and when it comes out looking like a painting. Really cool stuff. She's been making these for her room. She loves Pirates of the Caribbean. That was Jack the monkey for some reason. So apparently the Barbossa's monkey's name is also Jack, and she was trying to search for him, and this is what came up in Midjourney. And she just decided that this is going to be hung on her wall now. So she likes Ariana Grande a lot, so she does a lot of pictures of that. Those are going to go in her streaming area. She's going to make it nice and pink. But yeah, we were playing together. She actually said she wants to start playing World of Warcraft together, so I was surprised by that. But we were having a lot of fun. As you can see, the night goes on. Her eyes get a little more blurry. We had her do a little tour of the room with the iPhone cam. See if we can find that there. Yeah, we gave her that. Gave us a little tour. Winnie the Steve was watching us over there, making sure that we were behaving, made sure she only had one tiny little shot on stream, so we don't get any flags or anything like that for excessive drinking. But yeah, she walking around giving a little tour of some of the stuff on the shelves. I have way too much stuff on my shelves. You think this looks bad behind me? Like the whole room is like this. So, yeah. Well, yeah, it was a lot of fun though. I don't know if she'll actually stick with World of Warcraft. Yeah, we talked about what Anpanman is. It's a children's character here, and watched some of that together. I did make some progress on the characters, so it wasn't a total loss, but yeah, no, we had a lot of fun. I think we're going to do that more often. So that's another thing that I'll have to see how it goes. Maybe we'll record like 2 hours or something, and then maybe I'll cut that down into like a smaller edited video. That might be might be good practice too. So yeah, this is when she's getting pretty sleepy. I don't know what we're arguing about here, but we're not agreeing on something. Yeah. But yeah, that's the stream we were doing last night. This is why we were up so late last night. Been working on some stuff for my portfolio, just redoing some of these logos. I realized that some of the font and stuff was the wrong font, so I need to re-upload it. Yeah, that one I need to change too. But yeah, I'm always doing something in Photoshop here. Let's see, what else can we talk about? Yeah, the channel's been being updated. We're up to, looks like 31 videos right now that we've got uploaded that are all about an hour each. So I will continue to get those up. Take a quick look at news. There is a lot of stuff I actually need to get to today. Work stuff and channel stuff. And then I would like to get some streams in tonight, so I'll probably keep it pretty brief. Okay, I would really like to click on this, but this is the paid content for Sifted, and I don't want to show their stuff that's behind the paywall because I really like their site a lot. Dr. Disrespect though, yeah, it's a lot of stuff has come out. He seems to be back again. It seems like he's kind of cycled in and out of the canceled area and then back into YouTube and stuff. I don't really know all the details of everything that's gone on. I heard the bullet points. It didn't sound very good. I actually have met him in real life quite a bit actually. I can't say that he's a friend of mine. We work together actually. A lot of people know that. Yeah, everybody knows what his real name is and stuff. But yeah, he's a guy named, well, his name is Guy. His name is Guy Beam, and we actually worked together at Sledgehammer. And I did not know anything about the fact that he was a YouTuber or anything like that. For me, he was just a coworker, and he was a really shy and quiet coworker. I would say he didn't really talk a lot. I was on the environment art team making props and stuff, and handling some of the single player levels for Advanced Warfare, and he was on multiplayer. And when working on Call of Duty, there's a big split between single player and multiplayer. The teams are very different. The way you have to work on multiplayer maps is totally different from single player. Single player, there are changes that come in, but like the main story beats are kind of already decided. So you start making something and building it around that in the environment. There are curveballs that come, like with single player on, like I think I brought it up on one of the episodes, but Advanced Warfare didn't always have the boost jump. That's something that was added later. The ability to kind of use your exoskeleton to jump really high. So we did kind of have to remake a lot of single player content, tear it down and make it so you could jump on top of it and also not see over the edge or jump out of the map. But that's kind of a very edge case. Usually it's more concrete. You work on it, you get through it, and small changes are made, but the base of the level stays the same. Multiplayer, that is not the case. Multiplayer, you're going to be remaking your map over and over and over again, while it's internally tested, different configurations. That's why it's really good. All development teams that I've led, and I had a say in how the art pipeline worked. And there was times where I made suggestions like these, but they were not really listened to. And that's a story for another time. But it's best if you can really keep it very simple first, working with boxes. Keep it in gray box really early. Don't get stuff arted too early, because especially like on the multiplayer maps, you're gonna be tearing it down constantly. You make a configuration, the designer makes a configuration that they think is fun. They put the cover where it needs to be at the right heights and things like that. But I don't know why that video is popping off on the side there. Yeah, hopefully though, you kind of keep it really simple, and so when you need to tear it down because it wasn't fun, it's not a whole lot of art rework to do that. And the back and forth that we usually have with the multiplayer team is just supporting them with assets and like that. And that's how I interacted with Guy. I used to go over to his desk sometimes to ask him for some file paths and things like that, because I was helping out on some multiplayer maps in some of the downtime. I had no idea that he was such a famous. I think even at that time he probably had his YouTube channel already, and he was already out there as a big name. And I think after the fact he came in and wanted to work on Call of Duty, because I guess I don't know if he had previous game design experience, but on our team he was working as a game designer, probably due to his skill level at the game, trying to bring the player perspective into the game to work on it. Just for me, I have nothing but nice things to say about my interactions with Guy. He seemed like a super nice, genuine guy. He didn't have the wig, he didn't have the mustache, he didn't have the glasses, but he seemed like a nice guy at the time. I don't know what has happened after that. I can't really judge it on that because I don't know what happened. Well, I kind of know the bullet points of what happened, but he seems to be back now, so I don't know if that means that some of this has been disproved, or if maybe YouTube's just being lax on their policies. But yeah, it's kind of I don't really know how to take it, because it is somebody that I've met before and thought was a nice person. So if it turns out it all is true, and you know he was doing some stuff that was pretty nefarious, then you know that's a shame because he seemed like a nice guy. But yeah, you know, that's you never know. YouTube and all this stuff, how it works. It seems like there's a lot of people that rise to the top and then they come crashing down, and you know, obviously a lot of that is people doing bad shit and it kind of being exposed. But then I think sometimes too, there's just, you know, we love that story of somebody who's up at the top and then they fall back down, but then we bring them back up. So I don't know if it's a good thing that we're bringing him back to YouTube and stuff. His content isn't really the type of content I enjoy. There's a little too much shouting for me, so I don't really watch Dr. Disrespect. But yeah, I know a lot of people that do. I have a couple friends here in Japan that really like Dr. Disrespect. So it looks like, yeah, I saw a story earlier. Let me see if I can get a little bit more of the details here, just so we're not totally guessing on this. Dr. Disrespect. Return to YouTube. I think it was YouTube that you returned to, or maybe it was Twitch. Twitch, I think he's lifetime banned. Okay, let's see. Forbes. Will Forbes let me look at your... Okay, I think I can... No, okay, they don't like my ad blocker, so they won't let me look at it. I have to keep ad blocker on. I really hate the yeah, this is this is more recent. Yeah, he was working at the Midnight Society. I actually had a friend that was working there too. I wonder what happened with that. September, yeah. I'm not seeing any of the... There's not much left on... It looks like he is just coming back, so I don't really want to use his own Twitter page. The only stuff that's coming up right now on the other screen is his own Twitter page, and obviously, you know, he's gonna say what's good for him, but I was hoping to find a more objective view of what's going on. It's not behind one of these shows. Let me see if any of the other places have anything. Let's see. Can I search through this? Search for Dr. Disrespect. Okay, so this one's current. Okay, let's look at this. YouTube turns money faucet back on for Dr. Disrespect 6 months after Twitch ban controversy. Okay, so he is back. I guess as far as YouTube is concerned, he's okay now. I do like his thumbnails. He's really good at thumbnails. I wonder, I don't know if he has art skill or not. He was just doing design when I interacted with him. It's crazy. Yeah, he was, even now, like thinking, the whole time I was working there, I never knew who he was as far as a creator. He was just a really tall, nice, mild-mannered dude that didn't talk a lot. And every time you went to his desk, he was super nice and helpful. His online persona is totally different, though. It's crazy. So Beam admitted. Yeah, so he was like doing exchanges with a minor, which obviously is not a good thing. Definitely enough to get you banned here. Remain demonetized by YouTube, however, even following an appeal of the suspension. So he tried to get it back on, and they have reversed their decision. Ladies and gentlemen, we got our effing YouTube monetization back. Man, I wonder what he's getting monthly from his YouTube. Wonder if... I don't know if this data is readily available. Let's see if I can find a number for what he's in. Dr. Disrespect, okay, is able to make money on YouTube again after being demonetized in 2024. Oh my god. His return stream, he made over $21,000 on his return stream. Wow. Yeah, that is... I wouldn't even know how to deal with that type of fame. I'd definitely be happy to have some support like that, but looks like he definitely has his community behind him. He was referring to the video game studio. Yeah, so he was one of the heads, I guess. I guess with that type of money, you can open video game studios. I think he co-founded the studio, yeah, but they cut ties with him during the Twitch ban, probably because, Midnight Society, they couldn't be seen as being together with him in that state. First time, yeah, so he tried to get it remonetized and they did not let it, calling out backstabbing friends, thanking fans who had stuck by him. Spokesperson for YouTube shared the following statement when asked why the platform chose to reinstate Dr. Disrespect's channel. Dr. Disrespect was previously suspended from the YouTube Partner Program for violations of our creator responsibility policies. Creators who are suspended from this program can reapply for access. After careful review of the channel's recent activity, we've reinstated it. If there are further violations, we'll take appropriate action. So it looks like this is interesting for me just since, I'm 1 month into trying to get into the YouTube game, just learning about how that works. And it seems like YouTube, I guess, is more focusing on what the actual content is rather than who the person is. I guess it's kind of that same thing, like, obviously Michael Jackson did a bunch of shady ass stuff that I don't even like to think about. But if the music comes on, I still like his songs. So that separation of the person who created the content and who they are privately versus the enjoyment of that content. And it seems like at least YouTube is coming down on the side of, hey, the content is fine now. It's not violating any of our terms. So for the time being, he's back, it looks like. I think this has happened multiple times though, so I wouldn't be surprised if something, again, maybe not from his private life, but just, I think he's gotten bans just for doing stupid stuff on stream. I actually don't know where the line is on that stuff either, because, a lot of times when I'm doing streams, I like to have, just like one Chuhai. Chuhai is like a Japanese cocktail in a can, just like think of like a lemon soda, but like with a little bit of alcohol in it. That's what a Chuhai is. I like to have those while I'm doing some World of Warcraft, but I only have like one a stream. The most we've ever had, it was yesterday. Yuki took one shot on stream, and man, she was her face got pretty red after that. But I know that there is a line for like how much you're allowed to actually drink on stream. I'll have to dig into that stuff because where she really was interested, she really wishes we could have, we were hanging out playing World of Warcraft and we put on some of this chill jazz music or lo-fi jazz that I had AI create for me, for the nighttime version. But she really wanted to put on like some actual music, like Ariana Grande or something like that. And I had to tell her, it's like, we can't do that because as soon as we do that, when I upload this to YouTube, we're going to get content claims. We're going to get, obviously we don't even have monetization yet, but the videos do stick around. So if we ever do get monetized, it would be nice to be able to monetize all the videos. So no Ariana Grande. But then when we look at Twitch, and you look at the just chatting, especially the just chatting category, 99% of the people, they're all watching movies on stream. They're listening to music, copyrighted music, and I think from what I figured out, it's just like they have no intention of ever putting that stuff on YouTube. So it's kind of, hey, you can do whatever you want. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely don't have an audience big enough to do that, but it would be cool to be able to play some music in the background sometimes and stuff. But nothing against our AI lo-fi music, which I do like quite a lot, but it would be nice to have some real tunes too. So yeah, that's what's going on with Dr. Disrespect. Like I said, I don't even subscribe to his channel. I just I respect the Dr. Disrespect respect. Yeah, I saw what I did there on accident. I respect the quality of his content. He's definitely got a lot of money to throw at it too, but not really my style of content. I usually like more thoughtful, long form breakdowns of like games and things like that. So I do more podcasts than anything on my own viewing. So yeah. Anything else before we go? I've got a lot to do today, so let's see. Well, yeah, there's okay. That's that search. Yeah. So bullet points there. Back for now, but who knows if he's gonna stay in his lane and not get demonetized again. Wow, it was 24 hours. That's crazy. I didn't try to use it in the time. I have this exact PS Portal sitting right over there. I love it. Inside the house, it's great to just hook up to my PS5. But yeah, if you're gonna take it outside, if you can get a stable connection, it works great. But a lot of times you don't have a stable connection in Japan, so that's crazy. Probably hacked, I would guess. 24 hours down. That's huge. Sorry for the inconvenience. Yeah. Luckily, I wasn't playing any online games at the time, aside from World of Warcraft. I'm doing a Hogwarts Legacy playthrough right now, but of course that's all Stitch? What Stitch? No way. Okay, I gotta watch this. I am a huge
Sorry, folks,
Stitch
there's
fan.
a breaking development. There's something down on the field.
No
I see
way.
that
Too. What is that?
Looks like a koala or a dog or
They're
a...
all out there
I
right
love
now.
this
They're
so
trying
much.
to catch it. They're having a real hard time. They've got trash cans.
This guy's got no chance.
I think they got it. Nope.
Now he's gone and driving a cart. Uh-oh, watch out for the
God.
goal. Oh, that thing is
Wow.
indestructible.
I am really impressed. Like, when it comes to Disney movies, I'm obviously a Disney simp. I'm definitely on Disney's side on a lot of things, just because they've given me so much content that I love. I'm a Disney fan. Look at this here. You can, if you need any more. I'm wearing a Disney Spirit jersey right now, so Disney has got a sweet spot for me. But I was a little worried when I saw they're going to do Lilo and Stitch in 3D, because I was worried we were going to have the Sonic problem, the Sonic with the ugly teeth problem. That is not the case, man. This looks really good. I look just like Stitch to me, so I'm really happy with what I'm seeing. I'm going to be there for day one on that. You got the sun going down outside. It's looking really nice right now. Looks like almost like we woke up in the morning and it's the sun is just rising, but no. We're about ready to get out of here. I want to get offline. I want to watch that teaser trailer for Stitch, Lilo and Stitch. I don't know if that has gone up yet, but that was a really cool. I remember when the original movie came out, they did a lot of collaborations with other Disney brands, or not brands, but movies. Like, they had a scene where he came up and I think he broke something in one of the Aladdin scenes. He went into Lion King, I think, and made some problems there. And it is really cool marketing campaign. It looks like they're going all out on this one too, but I can't wait to see that. I hope it's not like far behind the release in Japan here like it is usually, and America gets it way earlier. Yeah, we will see. I think I'm gonna call it there though today. Today we were kind of all over the place. Probably the biggest thing we talked about was the plans for the channel going forward. After these are over, I used to try to name them before we did the chats, but the thing is like the conversation kind of goes in random directions, so usually the title wasn't off, so I've stopped naming them, and I guess after we finish it up, I'll think of some name and we'll get this up to YouTube hopefully in the next day or so. I think we're about 6 episodes behind on the uploads for this one, but maybe I can get that done tonight. All right, well, everybody, thank you for stopping by. It's a really nice night out. Gonna give it a try. Gonna get back on the tennis court probably sometime this week, I think, just for a little light exercise and see if I can swing without pain. Hoping that goes good, because all this sitting on my ass creating a bunch of content and not eating the best foods, we've been kind of lazy the last couple days. I'm starting to feel like the t-shirts are getting a little tighter. I feel like I don't know. I feel like my hat is either shrinking or my face is getting bigger. One of the two. So I need to be careful and get the exercise mixed into all this balance. Like I said, this whole show is kind of it's a look at the industry. It's a look at what's going on with me and Yuki here in Japan. And also, it's kind of just like the journey of trying to start a channel and with no knowledge of how to do so. And hopefully we can look at this like a year later and think like, holy crap, those first episodes were really bad. Like, we've gone up in quality a lot. So hey, let's take a look back in like a year. Maybe we'll do an episode on looking back at our first few here. But for today, thanks for stopping by. Thank you for coming for the vibes and staying for the Zug Zug. I drank my Zug Zug before I got on stream today. We went to the Starbucks drive-thru. I got a big venti with an espresso shot all the way down. It was gone in like 5 minutes. I needed it to get going here, so I'm just drinking water for now. But I already had my Zug Zug. I hope you've had yours. Feel free to, like, anytime, guys, in the comments or whatever. I've been getting some views on the videos. Feel free to, chime in the comments and just, like, let me know if there's something you want me to talk about. If you want my opinions on something, I'm down to work it into the show. So anybody who has any ideas for things that we should talk about, just let me know. I'd like to interact with the community more. I'm going to get a Discord server set up at some point. I already have Discord. I just haven't set up the public-facing one, but we will get that. It's on the list. All right, guys, have a good one. I'm gonna let the orc take us out as the sun goes down.